I've had the pleasure of working with. Bob Whitfield. He's an outstanding alumni in so many respects. It's interesting, Bob was a janitor, a sailor, a repairman, a director, an entrepreneur. He's done just about everything. He's a good friend, and he's a great family man. It's unfortunate that his wife, Gloria, can't be with us tonight. She passed away a couple of months ago. But Bob brought some of the family with him tonight. Two of his sisters, Carol, raise your hand, Carol, and Ruth, and his son, Dan, is here. Dan, we're tickled pink to have you show up tonight and see Dad get this award. In his own words, Bob said he came from very humble beginnings. And I can dig that. I can understand that. Because I did too. I lived right around the corner from West here. One night I was sitting reading the paper, and there was a big article in there that pointed out the slum areas in Denver, and I was sitting in it. Shook me up a little bit. I didn't think it was a slum area, but apparently it was. Anyway, Bob started out cleaning classrooms here at West and Fairmont. While he was doing that, I was right down the street on 8th Avenue stuffing Long John's at Laudermilk's Bakery, if you remember that one. We later worked together. Both of us worked in the Bell system. He was in the operating companies. I was working in Western Electric out in Aurora. And so our paths kind of went similar directions for a while. And again, the time that I remember most that I worked with him was back in 2003, and he was on our committee for our 50-year reunion for our class of 1953. He's a great guy. He said he credits his successes a lot to the teachers here at West High School, and you'll see some details of that in your program. He said they encouraged him to be his best. And in my opinion, he is. You'll find a lot of details on page 7 on that. Bob, would you like to come up and just say a couple words for us?
Actually, I worked, can you hear me? Oh, louder, huh? Okay, actually, I started here in the cafeteria. I was washing dishes in my freshman year. I'm sure, coming from West High School, we all have some things to talk about. Graduating from here, some of the things, difficult things we went through in life to get out of here, or to move on forward in our life. But I had a lot of nice things happen to me. And I thought a lot of them happened here. I had some really good teachers. I don't know. Some of you remember Sarah Price, I'm sure. She was still here after I left. And I thought Sarah did a really good job. She kind of picked out the people that were going to go to college. And my philosophy was if you left here, a few of them went to college. Some of us went to phone company. Some went to public service. Some went to police department, fire department. The rest of them went to jail. That was one thing about West High School. We stole hubcaps, but we got them on moving cars. But I enjoyed my time here. I had a lot of nice things happen to me. I don't know if there's anybody older than me, other than Herb Moss back here from the Denver Post. He's a year older than me. So he and I and Herb Brown from North, we have a contest. Who can work the longest? So we're all still working. If you listen to the radio, you heard Herb, and then if you read Denver Post, Herb Moss writes a special article about old timers. So he was in class 52. I doubt, is there anybody here older in class 52? Wow. What class? What class you from? Well, that's pretty good. I would have thought we were the oldest. In fact, 36. So bunch of kids here one day, and I had to tell them that I'll probably over your grandparents. So don't turn me off yet. And then I told most of them I started a business in 1984, and I told most of them that they weren't born now. So it's kind of hard for them to rationalize the fact that we had typing classes here, but nobody uses a typewriter anymore. Computer wasn't invented, so that, I'm sure they thought, wow, that's pretty crazy. First time out of school, got to liking those TVs. I think I bought one from my parents. So there was so many changes that we were talking to young kids now. I told them when I worked for the phone companies, from Alum States Telephone and Telegraph. I said, Fred, I have to go on the internet and see what telegraph is. But anyway, I do appreciate this honor, and Lee's been a good friend. It's been a pleasure, and if I can help the rest of them anyway.
Going all the way from a janitor to running his own business, and it's a big business. I've seen it, and it's great. This is a high country wire and telephone company. You're in Nevada?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's out in Nevada.
I do have two other sons here, Lee.
Pardon?
I have my oldest son here, Bob.
Oh,
My
okay.
youngest son here, Jim.
Hi,
And of course,
Dan. Bob? There, so we can see you guys. Okay. They snuck in here at the last minute, huh?
Right.
I'm glad you did. Okay. Our next